she with you?
I thought she was with you.
Hello everybody and welcome to the F Word. Today I'm joined with Jesse, who if you saw some of our early videos with Crash Bandicoot, this is the man behind the voice.
Yeah.
And recently, you bought something, Jesse. What did you buy?
I bought the SNES.
The SNES, the classic mini, I don't know how you call it. But today we're going to be talking about just, is it worth your money? Jesse's the one who bought this. We actually didn't buy this, so thank you for coming over and bringing it.
No problem.
Me and G quickly played it for a couple minutes. We just played Super Mario Kart and Super Street Fighter, and G destroyed us.
Yeah.
Okay, but what's your first initial, what's your thoughts to the SNES? I know you said you played it as a kid.
Yes.
So, is it bringing nostalgia back? I assume it would.
Yes. Oh, Super Mario Land. That one brought me instantly back. So did Donkey Kong 64. No, Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country, yeah.
That one did. I know I heard some bad reviews on Star Fox. I still haven't tried that yet.
Yes, our other coworker, I'm going to just mention his name, Kevin. Kevin did have some thoughts on it that I want to share. He said Star Fox, for him, it was kind of it just threw you in there and you didn't know what was going on, so we kind of died a lot. And he said the game selection wasn't that good. I don't know. I think
it's good.
I think they have the big hitters in there. They have Mario, Zelda. Do they have Zelda?
Yes.
They do have Zelda. They have Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, Street Fighter, Star Fox 1 and 2. I think that's a pretty standard collection. But, okay. So the price for this we are Canadian, was $110?
Yes.
Okay, so this is obviously more or less than an average console. Would you say it's worth it you've only played it, how long have you played it?
A few days. I think it's worth it, though.
You do think it's worth it?
Well, all the games you get with it.
This is the controller.
If you're trying to go find
size comparison. I'll just keep on talking. I'll just show the comparison.
If you're trying to find an SNES anywhere else with all those games, it'd be a lot more money than 110.
That is true. So you didn't get the NES Classic, though, right?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Okay, and there was talks of them doing an N64 next year.
Yes.
And I feel like this would be kind of a new line. You are interested in getting the the N64, sorry, right?
Yes, that's...
So is G, I've heard. I just don't feel it's worth it. I feel like I have too many consoles, and it's not really... I won't have time to play it. And kind of the graphics... I'm not going to say, I'm a stickler for graphics, but I got, kind of dizzy watching the Mario Kart. It's just oh my god. But it's not a bad thing. I like the retro graphics, but for me, I'm just a bit of a noob.
Yeah.
So, sorry to cut you off.
Oh, that's okay.
Out of 10, what would you rate the Super Nintendo?
8.5.
8.5 out of 10. This is first impressions, though, so we haven't had a lot of time to play this. So, would you say if people are kind of on the fence about this console, would you suggest buying it?
I mean, if you have the cash and you are interested, I'd say yes.
So, if you're a fan of Nintendo and you want the nostalgia, you say yeah.
Yes, get it.
Would you suggest getting it over? You have a PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 4. Would you suggest getting this over the PlayStation 4?
Well, this is much cheaper than a PlayStation 4.
Much cheaper. That is true. That's $300 cheaper.
Everyone has a PS4, yes, but you could sit down with your friends, family, or whatever. You can hook this up. It might bring back some old memories for them.
That is true. And also, one thing I do want to add is that last time with the NES Classic, this is coming from our game store, they only had about 30 actual pieces of the console, but this year they had, I think they said 80, right?
I didn't hear them say how much. I thought they only said they had 25, maybe.
I don't think that. I remember they said it was much more than 30. Someone was talking. I think it was Bo, maybe, who was also on the F Word podcast earlier on. He said it was about 80ish, and that they were thinking they might get resupplied. But I also heard a comeback from one of the customers saying, that's what you said last year, which that's pretty true. But overall, you would say it's good?
Yes.
It's good? It's worth your money? Do you think it's worth your money?
Yes, I don't regret buying it.
You don't regret buying it, okay. Thank you once again for bringing this on and coming back on the podcast. So, out of 10, it's 8.5, Jesse claims. I honestly don't have enough time playing it to really state that. G, did you think it was good?
Yeah, I thought it was dope.
Okay.
It's cool. Finally get two people in a room that can actually play a game together.
Yeah.
No one gets to do that stuff anymore. It's always my house or your house. So we were playing Mario Kart and Street Fighter in the same room off a TV. It was awesome.
That's true. Okay, once again, thank you, Jesse, for coming by. I've been Anthony. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode. If you guys do have an SNES, that's so hard to say, SNES Classic, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. And if you guys don't want to get it, let me know also why you don't want to get it. If it's not worth your money, or you think the game selection just isn't good enough. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.